Well, hello, everybody. This is my mother. She's looking like, what in the world is Diane doing now? This is my mother. Say, hey, mom.
Hi.
People. So this is like a like TV mom, but they can see us, but you can't see them. Her name is Elizabeth. Tell them how old you are, mommy.
89.
89. Doesn't she look good for 89? Yes, now you all know. Hello. Hey, Dennis. Dennis is a friend of Ashley's, and I think Dennis lives in New York. And so he's watching our live feed. Dennis, this is Ashley's grandma. And how old are you, mommy?
89.
89. So, we were talking about, Dennis, you came at a great time. I was talking about earlier in the week to one of my mentees, and my mom recently had an incident. So, Mom, you ain't have to tell them all your business. But this is where I get this is where I get all my wisdom from. Dennis can appreciate this. So, Dennis, I wrote a book called Pearls of Wisdom, and he's an author too, Mommy. So I wrote this book. The book is not specifically to my mother. It is to honor her, but it really is the wisdom that she passed down to me, that I passed down to Ashley and Allison, but we do it differently. We have her wisdom, but of course, my children do things different than me, even though they've been taught of me, but they just do things differently. Well, Mom had an incident recently where she lived with a guy who was interested in her. We all knew that this guy was interested in her. She just didn't know the guy was interested in her. And the guy basically, Mommy, can I have permission to say a little bit about the guy? I ain't gonna say his name.
No, don't put him on that period.
I'm not gonna put him on there. But what do you think about dating, Mommy?
Huh?
We're not going to say about him, but what do you think? Hey, Michelle, what do you think about dating? Tell the people what you think about dating.
David?
Dating.
Oh, dating. Oh, no dating.
Well, not for you, but what do you think, like, if I came to you or Ashley came to you, what do you think about dating, people dating today? What do you think about people dating today?
Dating today?
Yes.
I don't think nothing about it because I'm too old to be thinking about
I'm not
that.
talking about you, Mom. I'm saying, what advice would you give, say, Ashley's off the market, but what advice would you get, and Adrian's off the market? If your grandchildren came to you today, what would you give them advice about dating?
About dating?
Dating. Dating other people.
Oh, no, I don't want to date nobody.
What advice would you give Allison if she was dating somebody, Mom?
Oh, I would give her, I would tell her to always be real careful because, they will come after you.
They will come after you,
Yeah,
okay.
Yes, and you just have to be close and just don't get close to them. Don't.
So you're saying be friends.
Mm-hmm.
Be friends.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what I was trying to tell a young lady. I feel like people don't become friends first. Mm-hmm. And so that's what I was telling this particular young lady. You've heard it from my mom. Everybody wonders where I get my wisdom from. When I was talking to this young lady, I shared with her that a lot of times people get married, but they really do not become friends first. And it is important. Hey, Chris, how are you? It is important, you guys, as my mother, you heard it from my mother, you certainly feel free to date people, but you need to establish friendships first, because at the end of the day, who knows if that relationship can continue. But if you're friends first, you value something that you may want to keep, and you will take more care in a relationship if the person becomes your friend first versus, and then with friendship, you can set boundaries. That way, the person has an understanding, because you may be wanting to date more than one person. People don't talk about what their boundaries may be. Maybe you may assume that you're just dating this person, but this person may want to date other people in advance, more than you. And so if you have a friendship means that you're talking about what it is that you're looking for in individuals and what you expect from them. Would you agree, Mom, that a friendship, you have to set like what you will and will not do?
Mm-hmm. And yeah, what you can do, don't jump up and go there for love or sex or whatever. Now you just play that real quiet and let them do the talking. And I would not date nobody right away anyway. I would not.
Would you sleep with anybody right away?
No.
Why? Why?
Because I don't know nothing about him, and I don't know nothing about him, and he don't know nothing about me. And I'm too old to be messing with him anyway. He's in his 70s, and I'm 89.
Mom, you said you weren't going to talk about the man now. you done told the people about the man.
Well,
I didn't say a thing. But what you're saying then is that if you don't know a person, you need to get to know them before you sleep with them.
Yes. Well, I'm just jumping up in there talking about sleeping in my bed. He better go on somewhere.
Mama's telling her business. I didn't say anything,
No.
but she's a very attractive woman, and obviously somebody who is 18 years younger than she is attracted to her. My mother is very strong-willed. I'm very strong-willed. All of my children are like that. I get a lot of who my personality is through my mother, which you're learning. But in the book about pearls, one of the things she talks about, or one of the things that she shares, is about relationships. And without telling you too much about what's in the book, there's just a lot of nuggets that she has passed down. Of course, we come from many different generations, Ashley, Allison, Adrian, but the foundation, the matriarch, much of what we have learned have been through my mom and dad. And so, hey, how are you? Thank you for watching. And so one of the nuggets is on relationships. There is a lot of good stuff in the book. You guys, I'm going to have to end up doing the book virtually because, of course, with Corona, the places that I had planned on going, I want to make sure that you all are safe. And I want to be safe. And so, hey, Kim Lincoln, I want to be safe too. And so, Pearls of Wisdom, I will be having Zooms. And those Zooms now are going to be the way that I'm going to have to talk about the book. Sometimes I'm going to have my mother with me. Sometimes I'm going to have my children with me. But I'm only inviting about 50 people in because I want to keep it engaged. I want to keep it intimate. But Pearls of Wisdom simply is, again, it is a book that I'm dedicating to honor my mother, because I feel like a lot of times we don't necessarily may do it or get the opportunity while they're living to do it. But it really is nuggets that Diane Moore has learned through her that have been passed down through my generations. And so I certainly hope that you all will continue to follow along with me. I will be taking a lot of the videos into my I Am Diane Moore. But at the same time, when you see me saying that I'm doing a pop-up, come along and join me, okay? Mom, say bye to the people.
Bye.
Bye.
You know what? Look like I'm fat right there. than I am now.
Mommy, you are far from that. Okay, talk to you later, guys.